So today I'm going to talk about building backlinks in tiers, and I really think that you have to do this to be able to rank for at least mid-level competitive terms on Google right now, because usually the website or web pages with the most authority or the most quality backlinks pointing to their website win. That's just the bottom line. Content is important, and but if you Google isn't sophisticated enough to be able to determine great content from good content. So if you throw up, as long as your content isn't spammy in nature or isn't terrible content, the visitor stays on for at least a reasonable amount of time, the main part of the game is, and always has been, about who has the best backlinks. And the best way to get lots of link juice to your website is to build a very massive quantity of backlinks, or a massive quantity of link juice pointing towards your site. And in the past, it used to just be the person with the most backlinks, the most amount of link juice wins. But because Google is now capable of understanding, or has a better understanding of when they're being gamed with backlinks, you have to do it a bit more tricky. And this is the way all really good SEO guys get it done, or they get the rankings, is because they pump thousands upon thousands upon thousands of backlinks. But what they're really doing is they're pumping backlinks to backlinks. So what you end up getting is fewer backlinks with more authority. So instead of having thousands upon thousands of backlinks that provide very little link juice and looks to Google like are just artificially created and doesn't really look all that natural, because they all are newly created of very little authority. Instead, what you do is you backlink those backlinks so that the backlinks that are pointing to your website on what's called the first tier, because this is called tiered backlinking. So you have the top tier, the first tier, which is pointing to your money site, and then you have the second tier, which is pointing to the first tier, and then you can go as far back as you want. You can have later tiers pointing to this tier. And what it'll do is it'll make, okay, so now this backlink's making this site have more authority. And the authority from this site is being passed on to this site. And then the authority from both the sites is, in a sense, flowing downwards. Or flowing upwards, mind you. But all the link juice, the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of backlinks, are flowing towards your money site. And that's what you want. And best of all, is that you don't have an overwhelming or unnatural backlink portfolio, because really you're just getting a very small number of backlinks that all have really good authority pointing to them, pointing to your website. So to Google, it looks like you have a handful, or maybe a dozen or a couple dozen high authority websites, or decently good authority websites, that are all recommending your money site. So that's the way you want to do it. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I use for different tiers. And what I recommend, and what most people recommend, is your first tier has your highest quality backlinks, because these are the backlinks that are essentially pointing to your website. They're most important by far. And then the further you get down the tier, you don't really care about these so much. I mean, they could be blog comments, they could be massive numbers of article directory backlinks, thousands upon thousands of forum profiles, which you would never send thousands upon thousands of forum profiles directly to your website, but you're more than happy to send thousands upon thousands upon thousands of forum profiles to other people's websites that are in turn filtering down in the link juice or authority to your website. So this person here, here's a picture. He does blog comments. So this would be a Scrapebox type deal. And this is Scrapebox for you. And basically it allows you to put in a list of websites to spam a bunch of comments. So you spam general comments, and it will submit a comment on a blog site which has a backlink pointing back to whatever site you choose. And if you go to Fiverr, I've done this, you can actually buy a list of websites. I think I have a list of about 220,000 websites that I can submit a comment and backlink to when they're auto-approvals, so they give you the backlink right away. And what I do, I will use Scrapebox on a lower tier down here. I'll also use like Article Marketing Robot, and I'll blast an article to, something like 622 article directories, and I'll do that quite a few times. And then on top of that, these article directories often get syndicated amongst other sites. So really you're getting thousands upon thousands of backlinks from this bottom tier. And as we move further up the list, this is where I get a little bit more selective. Second tier down, I like a little bit more quality, but I'm not completely concerned. These still aren't directly backlinking my site, so I'm not too worried about it. I usually use a Web 2.0 poster, and I will either go with SEO Link Robot. It's been my favorite, or my number one of choice. But there's the popular one is the SE Nuke X out there. It's actually like $100 per month. This is a bit more affordable, and I think it does the job just as well, or if not better. And the cool thing about this program, the SEO Link Robot, is it allows you to randomly pull from a list of URLs. So what this will do is you'll take, say you get your URLs from Scrapebox or from Article Marketing Robot, you can actually pull the amount of URLs that you have with a backlink pointing to your site. So you can dig up, with most of these softwares, you can dig up where the backlinks can be found. This is particularly true for one-way links, which I'm a huge fan of. One-way links has the option on here where they will actually give you get a certain number of blog posts on blogs per month, and you pay something like $47 per month. More than worth it in my opinion, because they actually give you the post locations of posts where your backlinks are. So what this will do for you is you can go in here. Here's one of them, for example. And this is one of my posts, and I have a backlink pointing to one of my websites. But what I can do with this is I can take the text list of posted URLs, and I can submit the URL list into SEO Link Robot. And now what this will do is when I make a post and on SEO Link Robot, it'll randomly pick these as backlinks. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm tiered linking, because I have SEO Link Robot posting to my one-way link posts, which are in turn posting to my money site. So I basically have the tier a bit different. If this is another picture of same kind of idea, but basically what we're doing here is we have the one-way links on the first tier. That's what I do. And then we have on the second tier, we have SEO Link Robot, which is posting to Web 2.0 sites, which are in turn randomly backlinking to my one-way link posts. So now you've got authority from SEO Link Robot going to one-way links. And then on top of that, I can go into my link viewer here in SEO Link Robot, and I can get the post URLs from SEO Link Robot. So now I can copy these posted links to some of my sites. I can take these, copy however many I want. I can copy all of them, which is what I would probably normally do. And I can submit them into Article Marketing Robot. And I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to close the video now, and I'll start part 2 in the next video, so hopefully you guys carry on and you can see what I do at later tiers and later levels. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks.